TVS Eurogrip Tyres. Tyres for a country full of turns.
You're watching TVS Eurogrip Tyres presents Tame the Turns. It's time to pick out the best spin bowler and the batter who faced spin the best from New Zealand versus Sri Lanka. Steve Harmison will have to make those choices. Let's start with the bowler first, and this one shouldn't be too tough a call.
No, I thought Mitch Santner bowled really well. I mean, in the last few games, he's had a little bit of a struggle from economy rate and from wicket taking, but he's got his A squad back together with Bolt, Southey and Ferguson, and I think he really fed off that perfectly. He's got his line right, got his length right, mixed his pace up beautifully, got a bit of spin out of Chinnaswamy, and it bounced as well. Two good catches from Mitchell at slip. I thought it was an all-round excellent 10 overs from the New Zealand left armour, and so for me he was the best spinner on show.
Yeah, and just that amount of turn at Chinnaswamy, not a sight you see too often. Let's look at the batters then, and we've narrowed it down to three options for you. Devon Conway and Rachin Ravindra conventionally getting a lot of runs, but Theekshana lasted a long time in the face of that Santner spell.
He did, yeah. Theekshana bowled spin at the start, so the likes of Conway and Ravindra, they played the spin very, very well. But I'm actually going to give it to Theekshana because of his batting. His batting prowess. He batted 91 balls. We sat in these chairs for nearly 25 overs waiting for the inevitable to happen. And he batted beautifully against Santner, who was getting the ball to turn. Ravindra came on. New Zealand put all their eggs in one basket and bowled their best bowlers out. So, the Southey had to come back, who had a little bit of an indifferent time. And then Ravindra and Phillips had to come on to bowl. So, for me, Theekshana was the one that delayed the inevitable, which was Sri Lanka losing this game with a poor start they had. But he showed his fighting qualities in the way he played against spin. So, for me, the best player of spin on show today. Wasn't the most orthodox, but I tell you what, for fighting qualities, he gets my vote. Theekshana's the man.
Yeah, we'd have thought Theekshana will feature in Tame the Turns, but not for this category. So good job, Theekshana. We've also been asking our viewers the question was which batter they think will score the most runs while facing spin in today's game. 38% of the responders went with Rachin Ravindra. Darren Mitchell was a close second at 28%, and a fair job because Rachin Ravindra too did a good job against spin.
Yeah, he did. He did a very good job against spin, but for me, I'm a typical number 10 or a number 11. I'm going to give it to stick with my team and stick with the guys at the bottom of the order, because more often than not in games, the bowlers do sometimes have to pull the batters out of the trouble sometimes, and today they didn't pull them out of trouble from a winning point of view. I thought the bowlers on the Sri Lankan side pulled Sri Lanka's batters out of trouble for an embarrassment point of view, because it could easily have been another 50 or 60 all out if Latham had took the catch and the bottom men 9, 10, 11 hadn't batted for the length of time they did.
Right then, that does it. Mitchell Santner and Theekshana, the winners on TVS Eurogrip Tyres, presents Tame the Turns.
TVS Eurogrip Tyres. Tyres for a country full of turns.